everybody. My next guest has been a broadcaster for over 45 years. He's the host of Larry King Live on CNN, and he's just written this book, Remember Me When I'm Gone. Please welcome the King, Larry King. Good to have you here, sir.
Always great to come to this show. I love the show. It's so live. And
it's excited. This is excitement here, baby. You're in that studio. There's no one there. It's just you.
What kind of bike were you on?
What's that? Little girl's bike. I prefer a little girl's bike.
Weird looking thing.
Weird. I like it.
But you're cool. They keep it nice and cool in here.
Yeah, we like to keep meat here on the weekends.
Okay.
Do you prefer this setup to your own setup? Is this strange for you? On your setup, people are right nose to nose on your show. I've been on your show, and you're right there. I'm literally this close.
You think so?
Kiss me, you fool. Kiss me. He almost did it. He wanted to.
No, I love audiences. I like to get reaction. Our show's a different kind of show. We get very serious on Larry King Live.
Yes.
Very news-ish and...
There's not a lot of newsmakers. Condoleezza Rice isn't on a girl's bike on your show.
No. Wouldn't it have been great if she came in on a bike?
Well, get her to do it. All you have to do is ask.
Yesterday, if she came in on a bike.
Oh, yeah? Into the hearings. If she rode in on a bike, probably not a good message to the American people. I'm seriously trying to run the country. La, la, la. Ring, ring.
Anyway, it's a thought.
I want to talk to you because you have been interviewing people for over 45 years. I've been doing it here on this show for almost 11, but clearly you're the master. What's the key to doing a good interview?
The master. I'm honored.
Well, I'm just saying that because you're here now, but... No.
The key...
When you're gone, I'll be like, what's with that guy?
The key...
Seemed crazy to me. No, yeah, what is the key?
You just made a mistake.
Yes. No, please tell me. What am I doing wrong? Tell me, help me.
The key...
Yes.
...is listening. The good interviewer...
Just say that one more time.
The good interviewer must listen. Too many interviewers interview themselves. The key to a good interviewing style is short questions, leave yourself out of it. I has no place in an interview. There's no place, it's irrelevant. The guest counts. So I'll give you an example of a bad...
Can I jump in just for a second? No, I like what you said.
Okay,
I like what you said.
Example
I like what you said, but I just don't know if it works for me. That's all I'm saying.
It doesn't. It may not have to work for you, but I'll give it.
It's my show. It's got to work for me. Okay. Late night with who?
No. What you do is you take it and apply it to you.
Apply it to me.
So you would go on and say, I'm a bad interviewer.
Right.
But this is me, and I'm going to do it my way.
I see.
And so you set the tone for your audience.
Because I have a hard time. I do listen to other people, but I always end up talking about myself at length on the show and ultimately making it all about me. You're saying that's probably a mistake.
Well, it might keep you on late.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nurse, you'll tend...
I think the other key to a good interview is keep it short. Thank you for being here, Larry. Larry King Live.
No,
I understand what you're saying.
If you do it that way, you'll tend to draw aficionados of you.
Yes.
And therefore, you will be more important than your guest.
Are you saying weirdos, nerds, and freaks? No. Is that what you're saying?
Possible.
Possible.
You will be more important than your guest.
Yes.
And if you're more important than your guest, there's a place for that, too. I'm not knocking it.
It sounds like
his own.
Okay, to each his own.
No. You got to have your own style.
Got my style.
And you've 11 years you're saying a lot when you do 11 years.
Yes.
But you want an example of a bad interview?
Yeah. Okay.
My guest tonight is Conan O'Brien. Conan's just written a new book called Conan O'Brien's Massachusetts. I've been to Massachusetts many times. I love it. I've been in Boston, and I've been to the islands up there off Cape Cod. You write about Cape Cod?
Yeah, well, actually...
Okay, it's one of my favorite places, Cape Cod. I love it, Cape. I've had a lot of adventures on Cape. Knew a girl there once. Sadie Emerson owned a bar. Do you know Sadie Emerson?
I actually do. I saw her once.
Yeah, well... See, now, what you did there...
That was bad.
No. It was effective for you.
For me, yes.
It was demonstrative.
Yes.
Right?
And the whole crazy prospector dance I did in the background was good for me.
That's right.
But ultimately not helping you.
Your guest is giving an example of a bad interview.
Yes.
And in setting that example,
yes,
you set off as the course, so I was making you the interviewer. And what you did was smart.
I was smart.
Yeah, because I was interviewing my... I'm with a child here.
In many ways. I'm like Gallagher now. I'm working with props over here.
What else you want to talk about?
Let's talk about you.
Ah, that's novel.
You've... I'm going to keep this short and to the... Missoula Falls!
Why do you make fun of my... You know, that's...
I love the way you do it. I'm not making fun. It's my homage to you. Now...
I don't hear... People imitate my voice that way, the way you do it.
Yes.
I don't hear that.
You don't hear that?
I don't hear, Missoula Falls, hello. I don't hear that.
Right.
But other people keep telling me they hear that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't... It's that bad, huh?
No, it's great. It's you. You got to be you. You're Larry King. Listen, you've been doing this for 45 years. You're the king. That's what I said before you came out.
Okay.
And now you've got a book. Remember me?
Tell me the idea behind this
You didn't
book.
let me finish. It's called Remember Me?
I forgot. I didn't know my place.
Yes, yes.
I forgot whose show it was.
Yeah. It's called Remember Me. Remember Me When I'm Gone, and this is a great idea for a book. Tell us what you've done.
Well, Bill Adler is my agent, and he came up with this idea. He called me, don't you think people like to know how they want to be remembered, whether it's funny or serious? Mm-hmm. So I said, I'm not sure. It sounds a little hokey, but maybe it'll play. We sent out letters to a bunch of people. Many of them responded. Over 300 responded. We added little bios on each one and came up with the idea of how people would like to be remembered.
And give us, because you got some great responses. You have a couple of
Here's
favorites.
a few out. I just picked a few out you might like. Here's Bob Dole. Bob Dole said his epitaph, I demand a recount.
So he has a good sense of humor,
yeah.
so yeah.
Yogi Berra's was one of my favorites. It's over. Because Yogi said, it ain't over till it's over.
Right. Finally, it's over.
It's over. Finally, it's over. Let me find Donald Trump.
We haven't heard enough from him lately.
Yeah, I know. Humble Donald. This is what he wrote. A man of great vision who fulfilled many of his dreams, loved his family, and was loyal to his friends.
Oh, my God. And let me guess, that gravestone is going to be 900 feet tall.
How would...
And it's going to cost a lot to go there, yeah.
How would you like to be?
What, my epitaph?
Give us... Conan O'Brien, you're over 100 years old. You're my lips to God. You pass away.
Quietly.
How do you want the tombstone to read, or how do you want the obit to read?
Let's see. Conan O'Brien, I won't be right back. See? Be right back.
Yes. I won't be right back.
I won't be right back.
But knowing you've become so esteemed and so messianic.
Don't try and win me over now, Betty.
Give me 3 days.
Give me 3 days and I'll come back. No, that's Trump. Trump thinks he's coming back after 3 days. You fired. Have you seen my Trump, by the way? I do a great Trump. Check this out. Hey, give me some Trump music there. You fired.
I just had him on. We just had him on.
Yeah.
And he made me grab his hair.
I saw that. That was great.
I grabbed his hair to show that he was not wearing
You grabbed his hair and you pulled, and it's real.
Let's check you.
Yeah. This is real right there, huh?
Ooh.
Ow.
There's you.
Kinky.
Why do we like Donald Trump?
What is that? God, that scared me.
It's a question.
Oh, yeah, that was a question.
It's a why question. It's a good question. Why do we like him?
He was loved by his family. He did fulfilled his visions and his dreams.
Why isn't it Conan's The Apprentice?
Well, yeah,
Why
exactly.
not you?
Why not me?
Why not?
Why don't I have
here?
a primetime show?
That's right. Why not?
Why not?
You should. I'll tell you why.
Why?
You're too self-involved.
Ah! Well, now you're done. Larry King Live airs nightly at 9 on CNN. And Remember Me When I'm Gone is in stores now. I mean it when I say always a pleasure having you on the show.
Love it.
Yeah,
Thank
he's a
you,
good
guys.
man. Larry King. Right back. Lamb Chop. Stick around.